Hi guys, and welcome to Finish It Friday, episode 17. I can't talk this morning and I'm coming on late and I apologize for that. I have today off, so of course I was getting some errands and stuff run before I decided to get on. Okay, so where we left off on Wednesday. This is a folded card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is a piece of layered cardstock, which is 5 by 3 3/4. And then this is another layered that is 4 3/4 by 3.5. And then you have a neutral piece of cardstock that is 4 by 3. Okay, we're going to use blue tape here. Now let me grab out the colors I used here. Let's see. Let's use Flirty Flamingo and Sweet Sorbet, it looks like. Looks like those are the colors I used. Okay, so what you're going to do is, now, don't use duct tape. You want to use a tape that's not so sticky. So you can use blue tape, or, let me just set that there. Or you can use masking tape. You just don't want it to be extremely sticky. All right, and the first thing you're going to do, now I like putting just a index card below this, just so you protect your work surface. Let's start with Sweet Sorbet, and all you're going to do is take this, the width of your stamp pad, and you're just going to press it down and pull it up. Do it again. And then I want to go about a width down. Oops, I'm off of my index card. Not a big deal. All right. That's just to protect your workspace. It's not like you have to have it. And then here we go. The last one. So that, let's go like right about there. Okay, and then I fold it into itself and throw it away. You could use it for many, many cards. There's still a lot of stick there. Okay, so now let's go to Flirty Flamingo. We're going to do the same thing. Just lay it across, get some color on it, and go right in between the two. Let's do it again. Oh, my husband's coming back from he had to go get his tire changed today. He got a screw in it. Oh no, did you see that? Be careful when you pull out. Be careful when you pull up, because it's sticky enough that you might rip your cardstock. Go like that. Okay. So there you are. There's my piece. I really don't mind that. That's kind of fun. Oh, and I didn't fold this in before I touched it, so now I have ink all over my fingers. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a solid stamp set. I'm going to use, I think on this one I will use the ladybug. On the ones that I show you, you will see that I used the daisy from in there. All right, so let me go ahead and grab out for my ladybug. And for the wings. Now the wing, yeah, no, I have to do them all in black. I don't know how this will turn out. We'll see, because that Sweet Sorbet is really dark, but we'll see. All right, let me grab out another memento, because I don't know where I put the other one. Get it nice and inked. Hold it down for a sec. Especially with these solids, you want to hold down for a sec, just so all of that comes into contact with the cardstock. Looks like I rolled it a little bit. And I think I don't know if I really want to do that in black. Let me do that. I'm trying to think what color might show up good against that. Let's try... Let's try polished pink. Don't think this is going to show up good. No, I'm going to go with rich raspberry. Kind of an off color, but we'll see how it looks. Not really great. So you know what I'm going to do? Let me take the back of this index card. Let me cut it out really quick. Yes, I'm using an index card. I'm not using cardstock. It's not going to have the same look, but it'll do. Oh, now my home phone's ringing, which means it's a solicitor or it's the assisted living facility calling about my mother-in-law. All right, we're just going to kind of ignore it for right now. Now there is a punch. Yes, there is a punch you can use, but I don't know where it is right now. I think it's over my wall. Yep, I see it now. Not a big deal. All right, let me take out some of the babies. Now I could go ahead and have stamped those circles if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave them that way. So there is some contrast. I really didn't cut out those wings very well. Should have used the punch. Especially now since I can see it over there. All right. There we are. All right. So now let's go ahead. Put that on this layer. Oh, I want to stamp my saying before that. Here's my other memento. And then let's go ahead and do it on this. I just heard the door open, so my husband's probably going to come in to tell me about his experience at the shop. So I'm going to try to get this done before he interrupts us. And there you are here. You know what? I am going to do those dots just as a background. I'm going to do them. I'm going to stamp them off once. Just for a little background look. All right. Oh, not smart. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on. Now, I didn't put any ribbon on this. You could around this white layer, and I do in the other, just so you know. All right, so the inspiration came from my upline. This was from her from quite a few years ago. Quite a few years ago. And it was inspired, now my upline is Peggy, but it was inspired by Julie Ebersol. So that was the inspiration for the card. So here's ours. Of course, I did mine in a white base. So there's that. But let me show you the other that I used. Now, here I use Blushing Bride and Soft Succulent. Here, let me move everything off to the side here so it's not so messy. Here I use Blushing Bride and Soft Succulent, but this is the Sweet Sorbet Metallic. Now, this is Sweet Sorbet right here. So I thought it looked more like the Blushing Bride that I used. So that was used here. This was using the tape method again. This I did, and this was actually using the block from Watercolor Shapes. And again, using that daisy and the saying from Hello Ladybug. This, I actually used my acrylic block. So you could spritz it with water so it'd be more watercolor. But this was actually the acrylic block used. So you can use a stamp, you can use tape, or you can use a block. Any way to make that striped background. And then again, here's the one we just made now. Okay guys, thanks a lot for joining me on Finish It Friday. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell your friends about me. And I hope to see you this weekend for some more videos.